Hello, my name is Daiva, and today I want to tell you about 4 very effective natural deodorants that you can make yourself. And make yourself is a fancy word for these, what I'm gonna offer you, because they're really simple. So, just one of the 4 is internal, and that is activated charcoal. You should have it in your home for many other reasons, which I'm not gonna go into today. But I buy it by the pound, and I buy coconut shell, origin, but I guess any would work. So what you do is you take a heaping teaspoon, mix it out in a glass of water, drink it, and then you drink more water that day. Maybe like another glass of water at the same time and more throughout the day. And what that does is it absorbs all of the toxins in your body, which actually give rise to the smell, how much I understand. And you're not gonna smell. It is a little messy if you get it on your clothes. It's not gonna wash out most likely. So mix it in naked or whatever, but don't blame me if your clothes get stained. That's why it's not my favorite. Even though it works really great and I'm sure it's good for other detoxification, but it's messy. So I don't like it, but you can do it. So you take a teaspoon a day, heaping teaspoon. So that's all about this one. So that's one ingredient and the only internal. The next one is external, and you just need to add water. It's a bentonite clay. I use this one simply because it's available widely and it's not super expensive. Calls Indian healing clay. So what you do is you mix out you make a little paste with water. Use filtered water because it's just better. And what you do is you mix it and you use it as a mask. You put on your underarms, and if your feet tend to be stinky, you put on your feet, and you keep it until it dries out. So I would say about 20 minutes to half an hour. And at first, you have to do it every day. I personally just tried it several times, and I can totally attest it totally works. But because it's a lot of work, you have to sit there for 20 minutes and all that. So messy again. But people who did use it for a longer time, they said that you do the first month, you do it daily. And after this, you can start reducing to 3 times a week, 2 times a week, once times a week, and I think 1 time a week you're still going to have to do. So that's about bentonite clay. Probably any clay would work. It works great for bee stings. I just was stung by a bee a couple weeks ago, and it worked really well to draw it out. So the other choice, number 3, by comfort level, the ease of use, I should say, milk of magnesia. This one is also tricky because it's not easy to find milk of magnesia without bleach added now. And you don't want bleach even on your skin. So I do not use it as much anymore, but what you do with this one is pretty liquidish. So what you do is you put it in a jar, kind of like that, or whatever is comfortable for you to put your fingers in. And you cover the jar with some breathable material, like some sort of tulle or cotton with rubber band, to let it evaporate, to make it a little thicker. And it evaporates pretty quickly. In about 2 to 3 days, it's going to be like a paste. So then you close it up, and that's how you use it. You just dab your fingers and put it on. Works really, really well. And my favorite, which one I use, is zinc oxide. Again, 2 ingredients. For this one, I use oil. Make sure that if you use that zinc oxide powder is non-nano particle size. The reason you don't want nano, because nano is going to get into your skin and you're going to get you can absorb way too much, and who knows what those nanoparticles do at all, so I avoid them. So the one I use is from La Luna Naturals. I believe I bought it on Amazon, and I bought it a long time ago, and it's a big amount, but I use it not just for the deodorant. I use it also for sun lotion. It's great as a diaper lotion when my son was little. So all you do is you take some sort of nice to the skin oil, which is, I prefer not too oily like olive oil, even though you can use olive oil if that's all you have. But I use like almond oil or something like that. And you just mix in until you make a paste, you know, like a thick paste, and then again you apply it. You don't need to apply it daily because it's really thick. It stays very well. Even if you take a shower, it still stays on pretty well. So every 2 or 3 days you're gonna have to apply it, maybe even more. It depends how much you're scrubbing. And works really great. The only thing is you are going to have a white underarms. So if that's a problem to you, then you can use this. You have to use other versions. But if you're a dancer or something and you cannot, you know, because just like the natural sun lotion leaves you white looking, the same is going to be on your underarms. And probably would be a little hard to use on feet. But that's my favorite because it's convenient. I have to make it like maybe once a year. You know, it lasts a long time. So that's my choices for simple do-it-yourself deodorants. I hope you found it useful. Thank you. Bye.